a nasty day here. We've had some major rains, major floods, but the good news is that it has cleared up a bit today, and I have been able to get out for my walk and talk with you guys. Gotta watch the puddles today. I have recently received a email message from a reader who wishes to remain private, but they have hit a very interesting situation in their life. He has had many problems with his leg, and I'm going to say over the years because it definitely sounds like the issues have been for some period of time. He has lived with the issues, everything from numbness to non-functioning to extreme amounts of pain and varying levels of dysfunction. He has seen many doctors, specialists. He has looked at rehab. Let's just say he has taken the many necessary steps I think any reasonable person of reasonable function would take. He does not strike me as someone who has neglected the attention that his leg or his body is calling for. And so now he feels that the pain, the discomfort, the expenses to continue along this path is one, very trying, two, very expensive, and three, leaves him feeling somewhat defeated. He wrote to me about his issues, and he has in his mind decided to look at the possible amputation of this limb. His family is very distraught about his decisions on this. I'm unsure what the doctors have said, and I have encouraged him to get a second opinion. I think second opinions in life can be quite valuable, medical or otherwise. You see, I've also encouraged him to get a different opinion. I have encouraged him to not only, if he already has a solid medical opinion about his condition that he respects and honors, then I have encouraged him to look outside of the medical industry and look into something more holistic and get a second opinion. Not because I believe or disbelieve in any of those two, but I just think that a varied perspective can serve us all well in life. So I've encouraged him to get a second opinion, and I've also encouraged him to take a look at what the Buddha has taught us in life, or what the Buddha has taught during his time. And in the Buddha's time, there were many people who would, much in today's life, we would call them charlatans, who would mislead us or have us believe that they could do things for us that could not be done. We still have that in our time, and I don't think that that is going to go away anytime soon. So what we have to do is arm ourselves with knowledge. And as the Buddha said, we must look into these things with determination and with honesty. And then we must be willing to eject these things or reject these things from our life if we find that they hinder us from moving forward, becoming more compassionate, loving, or helping others. I believe in this case we can apply those things. My friend, his leg, they're not functioning. They're causing great discomfort. They're causing great pain. They're causing both emotional expenses and monetary expenses. And we know in this day and age, those in combination can take quite a toll not only on us, but the families who are trying to support us. And so with that Buddhist thought of looking into our life, I believe he has looked into his situation. And I believe he has explored the many realms he can explore. I do encourage him to get that second opinion, a second varied opinion, as I mentioned. And I believe a lot of the groundwork has been laid for his decisions. And if he is truly comfortable with having the leg removed or the limb removed, then his family has to be comfortable with that decision as well. And as the Buddha said, we can make many decisions, but are we prepared to deal with and live with the realities those decisions will create when put into place? And I think that refers to the ebb and balance of life that the Buddha has always talked about. We can remove problems from our lives. There will be a vacancy left, and what we do with those problems or what we do with that vacancy is pretty important. And we should always consider that vacancy when we're about to remove or eliminate something, someone, or situation from our life. You can clearly see where our attention is needed almost daily in this life. You can clearly see this is not a situation for autopilot. In fact, I can't think of too many situations in life where autopilot does serve us well these days. And so, when we face difficult situations, difficult decisions, and we have to possibly remove problems and things from our life, we should balance that out by reminding ourselves, what will be left when I take this away? How will I move forward when I remove this? How will I continue? Have I only eliminated my pain by removing something, but created a larger hole that is going to eventually take over my life and be a bigger problem than my pain I was eliminating? Or can I remove this from my life and truly flourish, bloom, grow, and become whole again? Because I truly believe in that. Suffering from both a heart attack and a stroke, yes, for a very young and healthy guy, I kind of faced the situation myself. I certainly can't do things I once did. And with my knee issue, which I spoke on last week, I certainly find life with each passing year a little more limited than it was before. But at the same time, when I say limited, I also see many new doors open, many new perspectives take hold. I also think that many of us just fail to have a good perspective. And when we have to remove something from our life or deal with a tough situation, I think in the end that is the most important thing we can do, is simply have a good attitude about the decisions we are about to make. I hope everyone is well. I hope this helps each of you in some way make some tough decisions, because we're all going to have them. I hope my friend can make his decisions. I hope he can live and move forward with whatever he decides to do. And I believe he will. He seems well-grounded and well-spirited in this moment of his life. I will be preparing to go to Cuba myself, and I'm hoping to get a few vlogs and blogs and writings done from Cuba to share with you guys. I'm looking forward to the cultural shift. I'm looking forward to a few adventures, and I'm definitely looking forward to some sunshine and warmer weather. I hope each of you are preparing to embrace a beautiful spring, and I hope you're warming your souls, your hearts, and finding something to love today. As always, peace and love, Jim.